a bad brain and a bad way from all the bad places and bad things. I know a punk bitch who had a bad day. Now he's sniffing salt like a bad case. I got a bad gang full of bad.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Still Austin Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is a new rye blend called The Musician, first in a series because music has the ability to bring us all closer together, to make us feel more free and alive, just like great whiskey. Still Austin, owned locally, distilled in Austin, 100% Texas. Lit Arcade Bar, Amarillo's one and only arcade bar, located in downtown Amarillo at 701 South Polk. Check out our selection of over 25 vintage arcades and over 15 pinball machines. We also have pool tables and shuffleboard. And don't forget, we have the best beer and cocktails in town and are available for party rentals and for your corporate event. Lit Arcade Bar, 701 South Polk, Amarillo, Texas, downtown. This week, we've got Jeffrey Neurotic. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good. What's up, man?
Hanging in there. Yeah, dude. So you got some new stuff out?
Yeah.
You got a show coming up, I guess?
I got quite a few this month, actually. The one that's coming up right away is like next Saturday. It'll be the 22nd, October 22nd at Leftwoods.
That's at Lefties?
Yep.
Right on. When was the last time? No, I've seen you like jump on a couple of shows there. I don't think I've ever seen your show there yet.
At Leftwoods, it's hard to book at Leftwoods sometimes. They keep pretty. I mean, it's a really good spot to book. So there's usually a lot of people going for it. And you just gotta, if you're gonna get something going at Leftwoods, you wanna, if you got something planned, get it way ahead of time. That's what I did with my Halloween show. And even then, I couldn't. Like they already had like Halloween weekends and stuff already set up there. So, but
dude. I can't remember who's the 29th. I've got so much shit going on that weekend, too. It's fucking Halloween weekend. Everybody's got a million things going on, you know?
Yeah, I'm performing 2 shows that weekend, maybe 3. I might be performing one on Devil's Night, but I don't know for sure on that one. But for sure, we're after the 22nd, which is the Big Wicked Halloween Bash. Mm-hmm. We're doing a costume contest with the cash prize. Yeah, that was at Leftwoods. And then the next one after that is going to be October 28th at Zombies. And that's with Ubi from Ces Cru and Strange Music. They're rolling through, and I'm performing on that. I actually got tickets for that. And actually, I got many pockets. I'm going to say, I got you something.
You got me something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give you 2 tickets for you and the lady.
Oh shit, son! Look at that.
Go, and that's good for all 3 shows. But I'm pretty sure because the next one after that's in El Paso. But then there's one the night before in Hobbs, New Mexico.
27th. That is
27th is Hobbs. 28th is the one here.
And that's it. Zombies. Fucking nice. I will be. The 28th is a Friday. I'm actually off. So yeah. You know what? I actually have something for you. Oh, yeah. I figured you were out at the house, so it's a bottle of blood.
Hey,
you never know. You can never have too much blood.
Dude, this comes in handy whenever I'm doing my fucking... I be loving getting into the horror shit, like video-wise.
Yeah.
You know how much this won't even cut it in a music video, though. It'll get me started. It'll get me started.
You know, and if you're trying to, truck around the real thing with you, just put it in one of those, man. Don't ask any questions. Like, fake blood.
I've learned one of the most convincing fake bloods that we've used was made out of corn syrup, chocolate syrup, and just that clear corn syrup, chocolate syrup, and some red dye.
Yeah, dude.
And that's what we used in the...
That's what they use in the movies, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking convincing.
It's fucking Tarantino style.
It looks a lot... this stuff's good, too, but it's real thin, so you need to really thicken it up.
Yeah.
Because blood's thicker than that. See, I can see how it's sloshing in the bottle.
I wonder what you put in that. Maybe like baking powder or some shit.
Maybe just like some corn syrup to slow it. Molasses.
Well, that shit's hard to fucking get out of your fucking hair, though. Not that I have any hair.
It's kind of the point. When you're filming, you want it to stick and not run and just blood sticky.
You've done a couple of videos now.
I've done a few. We did the 2 videos we did with the Seidel. We did Sick Mouth and Red Rum. And then I did... I got my Jeffrey Neurotic Origins video, which is actually 2 videos. It's Origin Story.
See those badass.
What Up, Chuck? So that's technically 4 tracks. Yeah. And then let's see. I don't know. I think that might be it outside of just like some shit that I've recorded other videos that I haven't released that they just didn't make the cut. There was one I was going to do a video for my track Introducing, but the footage got lost. There was a video I was going to shoot that we did shoot with me and Cody Manson for Something Witchy, that track that you released in the last one. We shot a video for it, and that footage got lost. All in this, they both got lost in the same strike.
Cloud drive, buddy. Cloud drive.
Yeah, and you know what, dude? I'm wondering if I might be able to search my backup files and maybe find it. It would be cool if I found like some, and then later on be able to do like some unreleased footage, like lost footage, lost tapes type shit. That would be cool. I would be down.
You know, I've got some podcasts that I've recorded in the past. What was it? Oddfellas. Sorry about that, guys. I found it the other day. I'll fix it.
Oddfellas are dope. Yeah. We've done shows with them.
Oh, that's right. You guys did the fucking contest thing.
Yeah, we played the contest with them. Dude, when the year that they beat us, I was like, we couldn't have lost to a better opponent. I was and Lifeless to Life. I was a little salty, but I got nothing against them. It was just I was like, damn. It was like I felt like we had that whenever we performed on that.
That was at Hoots, wasn't it?
I was at Hoots. Yeah. I felt like we had it, but you know, we're a little too extreme is what it was, and I think the judges are like, that ain't gonna be able to sell.
I was one of the judges on that.
What did you
remember that? It was me and Slater and a couple of guys. I had you on that one. Slidle, you and Trey, and Slater had Lifeless, and I can't remember who. There was two other judges, and I can't remember who they were. Yeah. Slater's cool, dude. I remember even though we didn't win that contest, like it still got us like a good connection with Eric Slater. And, we seen him again at like Head PE shows and shit. Yeah. And that's a good dude. Yeah. I mean, as far as radio people go, but no offense. I like the uncensored radio types like you, where I can say fucking shit and piss and cunt, bitch, twat, waffle, fucking blue nut, coconut, Martha Stewart. I think, for that little bit right there, I think I'm going to do like a little bouncing dot one. I'm going to have fun with this editing. Yeah. So what else is going on, man?
We've been outside of the shows. I recently got with Tree Life Entertainment. That's already been kind of in the making.
Like Sapo and those guys?
Yeah, no, that's Eli Sapo's son.
Okay,
That's the center right there of Tree Life. And we're just kind of, it's rooting up, but it's like, it's reminiscent of like my Worlds Collide days, whenever I was messing with them, and that was like way early before I even went to prison and got with Saddle, but like the whole idea was to bring multiple types of like views and viewpoints together, meaning the good and the dark, and I was like, I shall be one with the doc.
Those guys put on a great fucking show. I've done sound for you and those guys.
They're going to be performing. Resi and Worlds Collide are going to be performing the October 22nd show, that's my boy right there. Those are my boys. I was just like, whenever I got out of prison, instead of like linking up with Worlds Collide, I just went on my own and then got with Seidel and rocked with that forever, and then we did the whole Killer Cult Records thing for a while, and I realized that record labels it's too much. I got too much going on in my head as a rhyme, and there's a lot of mess and like management stuff that I really want to get involved in.
Man, so you've been down that road a little bit with the
we got signed with Lovato when I was in Seidel, and I seen what a record label that doesn't know what they're fucking doing how bad it can hurt, and I didn't want to be like that. Right. I didn't want to be like Lovato and just be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So that's whenever it turned into Psych Ward Sect, which is just like a collective, it's just like, it's like a family, man, and it's not even all artists too. Sometimes it's just the fans. That's Psych Ward Sect too. Like your Psych Ward Sect, your Psych Ward Sect. This if you're crazy enough to follow a bunch of loonies, like,
well, but dude, you guys are an important section of music around here, man. What you do
Thank you.
is an important. You know, it's I don't know if it's a subgenre. I can't fucking talk today.
I don't know.
But it's widely popular, and you've got such a fucking aggressive, forward moving thing that you do with it. I don't know how else to explain. Man, these people keep bugging me. And
You got one of them watches.
Yeah.
You're like one of the first people I ever saw with the watch. Remember you showed that to me. I've seen it whenever I seen you at the park.
oh yeah,
I forgot what it was. There's always something going on.
magic or bad magic, I think, or something.
Bad magic, something.
Yeah.
It's always something going on at Sam Houston.
Welcome to Crush Wine Bar and Grill, Amarillo. Downtown Amarillo's finest atmosphere, delicious food, extensive wine and cocktail lists, rooftop patio with live music and an intimate bar and a wine room, and tap beer serving new American fare in a contemporary atmosphere. Downtown Amarillo never looks so good as it does from our rooftop patio. With live music in the summertime, and amazing drinks and food. Crush, 627 South Polk Street. Savor, Amarillo's only true tapas dining experience, now open 7 days a week with lunch being served daily. And now on Saturdays and Sundays, brunch being served from 11 to 3. Savor. Early French Quarter New Orleans, come out to the Drunken Oyster, Amarillo's only absinthe bar with a full Cajun menu, amazing steaks, salads, burgers, po' boys, gator, crawfish, to name a few options, and an amazing authentic Cajun vibe with live music and brunch from 11 to 3 on Sundays. Drunken Oyster, 7606 Southwest 45th. Yeah.
Was it Sam Houston?
Sam Houston Park. I went to that school, man. That was a rough ass school.
Oh, I didn't go to that school, but I always hung out with those kids. They lived right by me.
Fucking shit.
Like, that's where I think Rezi went to school there. My boy Javi, all them dudes I was running with back in the day went to St. Houston. We was always up there, just being little fucking shithead hoodlums.
and now we're adults.
Adult shithead
hoodlums. Yeah, fair enough. So, I meant to ask you something. Who does your videos?
Well, the Sick Mouth video was done by Rhino.
Rhino, okay.
He's the one who filmed it. I wrote and directed them all. Like, that was all my little, I'm telling everyone where to go, but as far as videography and putting it all together and making my vision fucking look right, that was Rhino on Sick Mouth. Red Rum was all us. It was me and Rob stitching that shit together. That was homemade, and it took a while, and we finally, it was like one of those we could do that, you find out how easy it actually is type thing. But hey, I really enjoyed the experience to make my own. But then whenever it came time to do Origin Story and What Up Chuck, I hit up Third Eye Visuals.
Yeah.
And that's Joel Gutierrez. I'm gonna mess up on his. I've always Loke G. Joel and Ray Fuentes.
The local guys?
Yeah. Ray Fuentes, he's actually, what trips me out about working with him is, like, he's pretty religious.
Is he really?
Yeah. But he's like a weird, and he's not like a normal Christian type, like go to church. He kind of preaches against, like, he preaches.
Yeah.
And being a Red Rum Reverend, I revere that. But at the same time, it's like, but he talks about, like, a lot of the churches, he's like, they're lying, and it even says that in the Bible that the churches will end up being lost. And I guess that's where he stands. He reads that shit pretty deep. So I read it a lot whenever I was in prison. Read the Quran too.
Yeah.
I did like a theological walk.
Yeah. You do that?
Huh?
You did that?
A theological walk.
Yeah.
Just all kinds of different studies, my own private little journey,
Just trying to kind of filter out whose bullshit's got what.
You know what presence, what divine force there is in life that you can actually see, hold, witness, and taste? And that's death.
I mean, comes for us all.
Like, the divine force you can't stop.
As far as we know, anyway. Right on. So, Rhino, I'm wanting to do a video with Rhino sometime next year.
It'd be good.
Everything he does is really fucking clean, man.
He also, he was there, and then Jarrett Edwards was there too.
Yeah.
Like, they're partners, and I've known Jarrett since, like, whenever I first started with Seidel, like, my first show, it was over at the Rec Room, and, like, oh, man, I miss that place. I miss the Rec Room.
Rec Room was badass.
Rec Room was amazing.
Big stage, all that crazy PA system.
It was just, if I, like, whenever I fucking make it and get rich, one of the first things I'm gonna do is buy the Rec Room, and then also buy the psych ward. We actually have a psych ward. It's a building.
Yeah.
But it's a $2 million thing. But we're keeping security of it until then.
Yeah.
If no one buys it, then I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it. Huh?
Is it here in town?
Yeah, it's downtown.
No shit.
Our little psych ward.
Alright.
Abandoned. It looks. It's just like it sounds.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty cool. We cleaned it up though. It don't look nearly as creepy as it used to.
Shit.
You know, cleaned up areas of it. Some of it's. There was a homeless guy that got up in there and he like set fire to. I guess he was trying to fuck with the copper in the wall. You know, setting fire to that area. And luckily we got it before it was big. It's just like it burned up to like here.
Yeah.
To the ground. You know. And,
well, so we've got a new track that Jeff has.
oh yeah, that's the other thing.
Was kind enough to send me. We're gonna bust that thing out here in a second. Tell me a little bit about it.
That is,
guys, I haven't listened to this yet. I haven't listened to this track yet. He sent it to me. I didn't get it. I just got it today. So we're gonna do a little bit of a reaction video on top of the interview. So sit tight. We're gonna do this here in a second. But anyway, sorry about that. Tell me about it.
This track is from my upcoming album, Psych Ward Sect. That we've been working on. I've been showing out the album art on my page, check the Neurotic, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, all that shit. But been teasing the album, and this is gonna probably be the first track that we shoot a video for, because it's the first track on the album.
Right.
And I'm happy with it. It's a really awesome thing. This is Straight Jacket Flow, is what it's called. It's like I kind of like do a track like this on every album that I release, because What Up Chuck was kind of my track like this on the Convicted and Committed EP. God damn, I'm tripping. I'm all claustrophobic in this chair.
Yeah, it's kind of a small spot.
Small spaces.
Okay, here it is. Right hand says it got it. Roach.
Probably be all in one word, I think, on the track. But
there we go. Download that fucker right quick.
This is going to be the first full-length album that I release on Tree Life Entertainment, and also my first solo full-length album out.
Really?
Full, like, yeah. And it was originally going to be just another EP, kind of like Convicted and Committed was. So I was just going to do some EP releases and then work my way up. But then this one just got so big, and every track on this was produced by the beat was produced by the same producer, Netu, throughout the whole thing. And I'm excited about it.
No shit, huh? So in this process, once you start writing, is it like almost like a snowball effect,
Yeah, sometimes it starts out like this one started out small, like it was just going to be like 4, 5 songs, and then it turned into like I got like 10, 11, 13 tracks on here. Yeah, the 2 of them are just skits, so it's only like we got a couple that are just skits, but they kind of make sense with the story got to happen in there.
Right.
But yeah, it doubled at least on track wise as I was writing it, and then there was also this one song that didn't make it onto Convicted and Committed. It was I wasn't ready at the time, I guess. I wasn't ready to release it, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it on this one because the same producer Netu who did the beat, and I was like, it makes sense. I have it. It's ready. I'm gonna stick it on there. So that's going to be on this. Got lots of features on this album with 806, Eli, Resi Resurrect, homeboy Magnitude in Kansas City. He's going to be on a track with me. Savage from 806 is going to jump on a track, and it's going to be kind of cool because, it'll be he's fixing to do some cool stuff.
Right.
I don't know what I should say, but I'm just gonna say I'm excited to see.
When do you think that's going to be done? Like the
whole album. We're pushing for this year is what we were pushing for. Probably close to. I don't want to make a date because when you make dates, you break dates. Learning that the hard way. When you make dates, you break dates.
Well, I got a bad brain and a bad way from all the bad places and bad things. I know a punk bitch who had a bad day, now he's sniffing salt like a bad case. I got a bad gang full of bad boys, got a bad name, I leave a bad taste. I got a bad dame with a bad waist. My meds, blood stains on the bed sheets and a fresh grave in the backyard. I got muddy boots, so don't test me, cause I'll cough you up and call it death dog. Drag you out into my death parlor with a wicked ripping up the best sliders. I'ma lock you up and help them try to find you while I beat your ass like I'm your stepfather. Doctor told me that I need to relax, and if I don't, then I might just lose my fucking mind. Total that shit's done sailed, shot him in the face like that's our time. Since I was 13, I was labeled as a terrorist and might have been a snake bit. Everybody told me I was never gonna make it. Chuck it up, fucking up the matrix. A lot of motherfuckers in my city wanna be me, wanna defeat me. They speaking to VCs, they doing what they told until they die like a Macy's. They fucking with an alien species. I'm a motherfucker about it, molly wop a motherfucker. Bouncing up the walls in my motherfucking rubber room. Open up the doors and I'ma show you how they gonna do. Big bada bone, meet Mr. Underdoom. Wicked to the bone, ayy. 17 hatchets in a row, ayy. Got a lot of voices in my dome, ayy. Got a lot of friends and I'm alone, ayy. Certified chugga-lugga-low, ayy. Butterflies in my zone, ayy. Perpetrating motherfuckers, chucking a bus down. Gonna want him at the end of my chrome, ayy. Arrested, berserker, performing by the murder. Disturbing, disturber, neurotic, nature structure. I'll stick a 12 gauge up inside your guts and make a squirter. I'm such a fucking pervert, switch us all across the further. Oh no, here we go, tiptoe into your home. I speak to your frontal lobe and twist it all around. My strange tactics make strange magic, put your brain fragments in a wastebasket. Worst thing the world could ever do is ever let me out of my straight jacket. Straight jacket.
That was fucking tight, dude. How the fuck do you do that shit?
This is a straight jacket flow, man.
You know, man, that's badass, dude. You know, I meant to ask you, have you thought about having like straight jackets as merch of like your?
I have a straight jacket that I carry around with me usually 90% of the time. I didn't bring it today because it's a little dirty and I thought about cleaning it.
It's terrible straight jacket.
I haven't cleaned it yet.
Yeah.
I thought about keeping it dirty, but it's awesome. I thought about having my own private. If that'd be expensive though, if I wanted it done, because I don't want just like cheap ass little costume straight jackets. I want a real one like mine that's hard as fuck to get out of once it's on.
But not impossible.
Yeah, but it's just like I thought about just taking mine because it's made out of like. Oh, that type of real denim fabric that you couldn't break through with your fingertips.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, obviously, but it would be perfect to slap patches all over it.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Thought about making some patches and slap it on there. And,
oh, man, you can take a straight jacket and cut the sleeves off and make a vest out of it. That'd be kind of crazy.
yeah, like if I put like any of this shit could have gone on it, like these patches, but this is, just shit like this.
You have a website?
I do. I have a United Masters. It's like kind of like they made me a website. They're like one of my the distributors that I go through. And the website's almost kind of like a link tree because it shows you where you can find all my music.
Yeah, that's the best way to go.
It shows all my shows. As long as I keep it updated, it'll show my shows. It has a link to my merch site.
Okay, that's what I was getting at. Is if it had all that shit.
I have
on
my Teespring. My Teespring is where it is, but I usually
okay.
And my Teespring. You won't see this on there. This is one of those like a
one-up thing.
Yeah, this is one of them special orders. You have to come talk to me like at a show and be like, "Yo, I want that jersey.
Yeah.
How much?" And I'll be like, "I'll find out your size.
Yeah.
Give me the money and I'll make it happen." I got a couple limited edition type jerseys, and that's what I like doing with some of my jerseys. Very limited edition. Like when you see them, it's the best time to talk to me about them.
But we do the same thing. So like these shirts. So like you can get any of these shirts online, but not the ones with the sleeve patches. Those are only at shows. So like if you have this, you got this shirt at a show. But like if you got the other ones, if it doesn't have that, then it's the same thing.
I've gotten pretty good at editing on Teespring. And so some of the shirts on my Teespring are way better than the shirts that I've had at shows.
No, yeah.
Like, because some of these, because like Teespring, I love working with them because they don't like, you design the website on the shirt on the website, and then you set the price for how much you're going to sell it for. And now they tell you how much it's going to cost per shirt to make, so you set the price, so how much profit.
Margins and stuff.
Yeah, and then they don't make the shirts until people order them.
Oh, I see. So it's a DTG, direct to garment, I think.
Yeah, and it's great because you can even set up like little promo fucking passwords and shit for discounts.
Really? Huh, okay.
I've just now started fucking with it, figuring out that shit.
Yeah, I've never worked with those guys. I've done like Printful and Redbubble and some of those, but I keep seeing Teespring pop up,
They're one of them old reliable type things.
Yeah.
I've known about them for a long time. I know that there's probably like newer people out there trying to get an edge on the marketing and probably doing better deals than what they do, but shit, I mean, it's what works for me.
Yeah, dude. So the show, so you guys show here the 22nd, and that is at Leftwoods, and the 28th at Zombies.
And then the 29th will be in El Paso.
Shit.
Yep, with the same Ubi of Ces Cru show that's in El Paso.
You played there before, though, haven't you?
El Paso? I haven't played in El Paso yet. Played in Austin, Corpus Christi, Haltom.
Yeah.
I went all those places whenever I was on the Manson family tour with Cody Manson. And that was dope. It was a dope sauce experience.
You ever think you'll do like a full band situation again?
Well, I thought about it. I thought about just like seeing if they're like, cause like there's rappers that I know that whenever they perform live, and these are more up there. They probably got the budget for this.
Yeah,
they'll have live, like Kung Fu Vampire. When he performs, he's got a drummer and a guitarist and a bassist. Last time he came, he only had I think that something happened to the guitar, so it's just drums and bass. But still, like that, whenever you're rapping, you got a little live band like that. It's a dope presence.
Yeah, dude.
And I thought about Twisted. They do the same thing. They got a drummer now, and like I grew up listening to them motherfuckers like that. So I've been like paying attention. Mayday. I think Mayday does a live band.
Yep.
Recognizing, it's definitely something I'm open to, but I like these beats that I'm working with. So it's like if I did it, it would be like it would probably only be mostly a live thing.
Could do both.
Could do both if I get someone to like pre-record some drums over a beat, like the beat's the template. Yeah. Because I've done that. I've had Rob Qualls add guitars on beats for me. Like Something Witchy. If you listen to that track, you hear that's
fucking Rob's good at that shit too, man.
It's like I only like the way he can do crazy ass solos and shit. And what I had him do on Something Witchy was like super basic for him. It was just like, just make it chuggy and go with the beat. It was like, I was like, man, being a guitarist or a drummer or bassist for a rapper would probably be just way too easy for some people to want to do it for a long time. You're
part of the foundation. You're not leading.
You might feel unchallenged. I think. I mean, unless you started we started producing. Like if I started, my next step is to start producing my own beats. My boy Eli is already doing that. He's like a fucking mad professor with this shit. It's fucking sick. The things that he's doing on just for his beats. Like his album that's going to be coming up before Psych Ward Sect is Welcome to Misery, and then Psych Ward Sect's next on the mix agenda. Right. We got in a little forum, but I've already been listening to his fucking tracks for Welcome to Misery, and I'm just going to say it. There's two fucking albums that people need to be watching out for Tree Life Entertainment, and that's Welcome to Misery and then Psych Ward Sect. Eli and Jeff Finnerbody just fucking we're doing, and it's like he's got his own fucking his beats will trip you out, like it'll just hit you with the beat a bass drop out of nowhere and just get that weird crazy. You'll hear exactly what I mean by mad professor when you hear his shit. It's dope as fuck.
Man, That's such a foreign concept to me. You know, I've tried fucking a little bit. I'm just terrible at it. You know,
Producing beats.
Yeah,
I'm not that great either, buddy.
Man.
So
That shit is just it's a little. It's just you know what it is. I'm too old.
my shit is
old.
back last time I was eating decent at it was like I was like maybe 15, 16 years old.
Shit.
Still fucking with the shit here
Yeah.
and there, but I was getting pretty good at it. But at first, man, everything I fucking tried making just ended up turning into some weird dubstep techno sounding ass shit. I couldn't put figure out the hip hop and like my ADHD, and I was just all doing way too much shit to stay focused on the music right and give it the right amount of attention and education, like educating, because you have to educate yourself as you do things, like even with writing lyrics, like me writing, and you say how am I able to do this, because I never stop trying to learn and educate myself and get my bars up. Like I'm always trying to better myself, like, because I've had people come at me and say like you're the best, and I'm like, no. Like I could be better. It's like, even no matter what you think I am, I know I can be better.
Thank you, but no.
Well, I know I'm not going to refute the confident. I might be the best. I'm not going to say that I am or not, but I know that I can be better. No matter whatever I am now, I know I can keep growing, and that's what I intend to do, is just constantly be growing.
Fucking A. That is probably the best advice that, you know, if you stop being hungry, man, you may as well get out of the game, you know?
And that's the thing about Wendigos, man, is they never stop being hungry, no matter how much they eat.
I don't know what a Wendigo is.
Awesome.
Fair enough. All right. I tell you what, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Short episode. I know I'm not doing any episodes really this month. I got married.
I'm glad you let me in on your October episode. I feel like this is my time.
This motherfucker right here is the only guy that got in on the October, you know, and I mean, it's fucking Halloween month, man. I can't think of a better guy.
I'll give you this.
Oh, well, look at that shit.
That's the EP, the Convicted and Committed EP that I released last time with the Something Witchy on it. And
how the fuck do you get all these made, man?
I get them made on let's see, was it I think Disc Makers is where I've been using them lately. Just only but whenever I'm trying to print physicals. I don't use them as a distributor, like to release my shit. I just use them for physicals.
Every time I see your shit, it's always really well done. You know what I mean? Like your production on your music's really fucking well done.
Thank you.
Your merch looks fucking great. I've seen a couple of these, and all this shit always looks great. It sounds great. You take this shit very seriously, and that's something that I truly appreciate.
If you're doing music and you're not going to take it seriously, then why are you doing it? You know, I mean, that's just this shit is my art. It's everything to me, dude. I put everything into it. I never stop writing. In fact, I've made myself crazy thinking that if I ever do stop writing, something bad always happens.
You made yourself crazy.
I don't know. Well, something bad always happens, and that I think is more than a coincidence. Yeah. So I always keep writing. It's like it's like I'm on that bus on speed.
Yeah.
Where if you stop going less than 50 miles an hour,
explode.
Fucking boom, dude. And so I just always write, even if it's just small stupid shit that I scrap and never really do anything with. Like it's just constant. I can't stop.
Quit losing video footage, man.
Yeah. That's gotta stop happening. Maybe it's not lost. Well, I haven't checked the cloud.
Yeah. Check your cloud files, man.
I need to check the cloud
your Google
files.
Like if you have an Android, check your it's photos.google.com. Most of that shit automatically backs up. If you did anything on a phone, or if anything was sent to you, it usually backs up everything.
Cody, I need you to give me permission if I find some lost footage to release it. Oh, that's the one I want to release. That's Something Witchy, because even if I just splice in some shit, because there was some dope ass fucking video footage we did, and man, it was cool. It was whenever we was fucking out there partying for the fucking Something Witchy or the Manson family tour, and dude, shit was dope.
All right, guys, that's it this week. Remember October 22nd at Leftwoods. This man right here, Tree Life. Who else is going to be on the show?
That one's Resurrectables Collide, In the Mind of Asterion, Corrosive Wrath, We're gonna have Eli, me, Acacia, Black Project is coming back. They haven't performed in a long time. But they got Outlaw from Black Project. He's gonna be there.
Right.
And D-Lo Sco got added to it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big show. It's gonna be a full night of possible shenanigans. We got a costume contest, cash prize for the most sick and wicked costume you can produce.
So and that's the 22nd.
It's the 22nd.
And the 28th
is Zombies.
is Zombies.
With Ubi from Ces Cru.
Ubi of Ces Cru. And then the 29th, if you're in El Paso, I got a couple friends that watch us down there, you know.
Hey,
yeah.
that one's going to be at, oh man, where's it at in El Paso? Does it say?
The Diamond Lils and Hobbs, what this says.
And if you look on my page, you'll see me share that flyer for El Paso. Be sharing it.
There.
Check me out on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, Jeffrey Neurotic,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Look it up. We'll put links to all that shit on there. Guys, remember what we say in Amarillo Rocks? White front to back. Clear your browser history and go see some live underground music. All right, Amarillo Rocks. Hey, brother.